Feed me.
Chicken, you believe it. It's new from Iceland. Crispy chicken wings, Oriental style, with the most stereotypical font in the world, or typeface, or whatever the word is. Now, I bought these to try, and I didn't intend to do a review of them, but I thought, fuck it, why not? And in fact, Iceland, the 7.5 version of these, they feature in the title sequence where they're spinning around on the little plates. I swear some time ago I saw something that said the word Oriental is, like, offensive. I don't know how true that is, and of course, what is offensive is subjective, but I always feel a little bit awkward seeing the word. Funny enough, back when I lived in Bristol, I live in Weymouth now, but I lived in Bristol for like 20 plus fucking years. I'm that old now. Oh, kill me. There were a bunch of like Asian supermarkets up in Bristol city centre, and one of them actually did use the word, I believe, Oriental in its shop title. See if I can find a picture of it. So whether or not this Oriental is offensive or not, I have no fucking idea. I just feel awkward using it, and that's just probably me being overly sensitive. But I used to buy the 7 fried ones of these, which I stopped buying because now and then you get one of the wings which would have like a bit of fat or a bit of gristle in it, and it was absolutely fucking disgusting biting into it. It was only now and then. Like, most of them were absolutely nice. I actually liked them, but I stopped buying them for that purpose, so I'm worried I'm going to get the same problem with these. Maybe I just had a lot of bad luck. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I stopped buying them. I like the fact. I think the reason why they use the word Oriental instead of like Chinese or Japanese or Korean is because that way that gives them a shield against criticism, because they can say, well, it's style. It's not exactly this type of chicken. Gives them a little bit of a shield, as I just said. But yeah, we'll have some of these ready on this little plate, my favourite plate, my platypus plate, platypus, after the jump cut. And here we go. You may have noticed that this one over here was fucking huge. There was like a couple of these like really big chunky boys in the bag. So I thought I'd do one of them just for a little bit of a difference between the rest. But yeah, I mean, visually they look fine. They might have caught on a smidgen, but they look fine. I will say they feel very soft. Ow! Fuck, that really hurt. Ow! Wait a minute. I just touched that, and that's very soft. This isn't boneless, is it? This isn't boneless chicken, is it? This entire time. Give me a second, I'm going to go check out the bag. I have to go to the freezer quickly. I've got the bag here again, and it doesn't say anything about them being boneless on there anywhere. But I did notice in the back, it's going to be a bit blurry. This camera's a bit blurry. Oriental style crispy chicken wings, cooked chicken wings in a Chinese style seasoning. So why not put Chinese style on the bag instead of Oriental? That's weird, that's confusing. Oh well, back in the freezer you go before you defrost. Right, but since this one was like really soft, I'm going to eat this one first. Oh, there is bone in there. It's just, is it just a lot more meat on that one, or hopefully it's not fat or gelatin or something. Gelatin, fat or like gristle or something. All right, first things first is a sniff test. It smells fine, but I can't tell you how accurate that is to an actual Chinese chicken wing. I've only had them like once or twice before, like ones from like a Chinese takeaway, and it didn't smell anything like this, but it's been so fucking long I forgot. Oh, I've been harping on too much. Down the gobby go, and this is hurting my thumb because it's very hot. Oh, the bone's just fallen right out. You know what? Oh, on the plate you go. On the plate you go, Mr. Bone. What the fuck? It just fell right out. That's really weird. Oh well. I think I can taste aniseed in there, which I think is quite common in Chinese cooking. Is it aniseed? I don't know. I know nothing about it. I've never cooked Chinese food because I'm not good at cooking. That's why I do these food reviews. I mean, it tastes fine. Texture's weird because, yeah, that one was just, I think I just got really unlucky with that one because it's just like really oddly soft and it's a little bit off-putting. So I'm actually going to try this one here, which is a little bit more firm than what I would expect. So here's take number 2. I mean, that one's a lot better texture-wise. It's a lot nicer and more pleasant. I'll be honest, that batter doesn't have a huge amount of flavour to it. Ironically, this one actually had more flavour to it, but it was just the texture was weird. But they're fine. They're fine. That's the best thing you can expect of things. Sometimes it's fine, especially for like a supermarket thing. But I am curious about this big boy here. Give the big boy a bite. Yeah, I mean, it tastes fine. I'll finish off the bag. I'll be fine. As long as there's no nasty like gristle or fat in it, that's going to taste nasty. I think these are fine. Alright, so I'm actually recording this after I finish those chicken wings after the recording, and You know how I talked about how I had those pieces which had like fat and gristle or skin in it that tasted really disgusting? That big piece that I had on the plate had some of that in it and it was fucking disgusting. So this is future OwlTowel's saying I do not recommend it, even though the rest of the video I give it sort of a mediocre review. But yeah, that was disgusting. It made me gag and I had to chuck that one away. So yeah, I don't recommend them. Whatever I say in the future, don't buy it. There's no fucking point in these wings. They are not very good. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. But yeah, I mean, I'll finish these off. They're absolutely fine. They are acceptable, but taste-wise, they're not as good as the Southern Fried ones I used to buy, but I stopped buying them because you sometimes get a crappy one. I'm worried that I'm going to have like a little bomb in the bag and get like a crappy one. So that's going to be fun to deal with. Nearly chundering. So I won't give these a thumbs up, but I also won't give them a thumbs down. I will just give them a thumb. There you go. It's the best thing I can give you, Iceland. And to think I have the audacity to have a Ko-fi page asking for donations and a Patreon page asking for donations. Seriously, if I get another donation, it'll be a fucking miracle. Actually, if you donate money to me, I'll stop doing food reviews. I'll stop wasting YouTube's space and bandwidth on this bullshit. This bullshit that nobody fucking watches. Alright, goodbye for real this time. And by the way, that was a joke. I'm still going to make these because I fucking like making them because I'm stupid. Bye.